I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to make a new intro. Hello out there in Videoland, it's me again, the lazy video gamer, and yeah, as said, I will talk about in this season a lot about the Sega Saturn, but there is something, another console that I really loved back in the day and still loving today. I had some serious trouble to put the plug when I recorded footage for this little mini series. Let me call it that way. I'm talking about the big failure of Nintendo from the last decade. I'm talking about the Wii U. And let's jump right into the packing title with numerous mini-games of famous IPs like Pikmin Adventure. Well, I'll be honest, it was my first real contact to Pikmin, because yeah, I had the second entry on the Wii, but never played it. I became it from a friend back then. Yeah, to this little mini game, of course, you are the captain with your little Pikmins. You have to fight against a lot of enemies, smaller and bigger ones. Of course, all those games work, or practically all games were multiplayer games in mind, so the big Pikmin is in fact second player, and if you played alone, you only are the captain of the team, and this Pikmin, the big one, helps you as well. I mentioned it. Small enemies, big enemies, and even bigger, from stage to stage till you finished it. The next game that I want to talk about in this series is Donkey Kong's Crash Course. What you're seeing is, of course, the tally monitor, and you had your tablet in your hand, or the Wii U controller, and have to swap it around enough to get to the goal. And if I be honest, I never finished one. Another game, Luigi's Ghost Mansion, was one of mine and my daughter's favorite. One is the ghost, and the others are the hunters, or the ghostbusters, if it's allowed to say that. Well, this game I show you with the display down on the right. Was very cool. Because I never looked at the tally. I always looked at the tablet. You had to hold it and steer with the motion. It starts easy, but it's getting quite a good challenge, and It's really sad that F-Zero never had an entry on the Wii. What of course was one of the first games that I bought. It was the starting title, was Super Mario Bros. U. You could play it alone, traditionally, in multiplayer, or in the boost mode, where the player with the tablet could play some rescuing platforms. The game was later translated to the Switch, of course, but I think on the Wii U, the tablet controller did the best job.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Of course, here in Europe, soccer is very popular and EA couldn't miss out to bring a soccer game to the console to the start. On the reason of the low sales, it is the only soccer game EA ever published, and if I remember correctly, the only soccer game in general. No Mario Kart? No problem. Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transform, formerly released on Xbox 360 and on the PlayStation 3. But on the Wii U, right from the start, here, and a good addition. So many great characters, so many great courses, good gameplay, bright and colorful graphics, great sound, one of the better Sega franchises in the last 10 years. No GTA, and Nintendo is a kiddie console or kiddie company. No problem as well. Lego.
Sie ist wieder spät dran.
City Undercover brought you an interesting story. Numerous costumes. A great implementation of the Wii U gamepad.
Verzweifelt! Es ist doch mein Dad-Chase.
Und was, wenn ich schon erwischt?
Big must-have for this console and was later translated to one other consoles, but once again on this console it was born
Ich kann ihn kaufen.
Die Verstärkung.
and it's the best.
Die sollten doch schon längst da sein.
Cool graphic, cool story sequences, great fun.
Hey Chase. Okay. Starsky und Klatsch zur Stelle. Wo ist die Lady in Not?
So, and that was it for this week's episode of the Lazy Video Gamer Show. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I just wanna mention that I'm a little bit sad that the eShop isn't not longer here, cause there were some great games who were only available via download. But I try to, and I will keep showing you the games that I owning, or most, or a certain number of games that I owning who are out physical. So, yeah, Now I wish you a fantastic rest of Sunday, a great week, and don't forget, the game is never over.